Okay, let's get to the management of Manappuram Finance to talk about how Asirvad is aiming for an IPO as well as the overall outlook for business. We have Mr. VP Nandakumar, Managing Director and CEO of the company with us right now. Thank you so much for joining in on ET Now. Now, your microfinance arm, that's Asirvad, is looking to secure PE funding. You're also aiming for an IPO. Can you tell us if these reports are true? What is the timeline and what is going to be the use of these funds?
So, Asirvad Microfinance has an AUM of around 3,200 crores now, and we hope that this year it will cross 3,500 crores. We are witnessing good growth in microfinance business. We are looking for around 30-35% growth next year also. This may require some capital. So next year probably, next financial year probably we may raise some equity, maybe to the extent of some 75 to 100 million. All depends upon the market, everything. But we may. In advance of, in anticipation of next year's growth, we may think of raising capital. We are not anyway finalized anybody. So we are seriously considering, that's all.
Okay, fair enough. So there are growing concerns when it comes to your asset quality and the growth in SMEs. So what is your total exposure to this segment and what is the outlook ahead?
Microfinance, the asset quality is very good. Our collections are over 99%. So it's very good. SME, our exposure is not very high. So whatever portfolio we have, the collections are good. Our collections, the NPL level at the consolidated level remains below 1%. All our businesses are doing well now. Even home finance that also is doing well. Our commercial vehicle and equipment finance, the NPA remains around 2.5%. But that portfolio is below 1,000 crores. So in gold loan, it is much less than 0.5%. So overall consolidated, our NPL level remains below 1%.
Okay, fair enough. Now, how has the growth and momentum been in the gold loan segment? How do you see this revenue mix shaping up?
The last quarter, the portfolio remained more or less flat. This quarter, we are anticipating a growth of some 3-4%, so that the annual growth will be around 10%. Because the first half we have grown by 6%, nearly 7%. So we may grow by 3-4% this quarter. So the overall growth could be over 10%. But the consolidated growth will be over 20%, which is on anticipated lines. So things are going well, even in spite of the cost increase. As far as our borrowings are concerned, we are maintaining whatever we have projected.
General election approaching, the government is focusing on a lot of populist measures, and we understand that farm loan waivers are gaining popularity. Do you see a significant impact of this playing out on the company?
See, microfinance, now the people understand the farm loan waivers are applicable only to the loans granted by banks and not by NBFCs. So now there is a good level of understanding. Even in states where the farm loan waivers are announced, the impact is not, negative impact is not there. So we expect even at the national level, if farm loan waivers are declared, that may not impact the credit quality much. That's our anticipation.
Confirm with you, did you mention that you were securing PE fundraising?
No, PE fundraising is an option only. Yeah, we are getting some response from the bankers that some Ps are interested, but we have not appointed anybody so far. Even a formal decision in this regard is yet to be taken. May not be taking in this quarter, maybe
Sure.
in the next quarter.
All right, point taken. Thanks very much for giving us the view on the business as well as your IPO plans, growth in the gold loan segment.